I can now confirm. Alright guys, so basically we're back with another video, and today I'm doing another IMO, and today I'm going to be talking about England versus Colombia. So, 2 nights ago, England beat Colombia on penalties, our first ever win on penalties at the World Cup. It was a pretty crazy game. Even though the game did not have many goals, it was still a crazy game, so let's review it. So, on around the hour mark of the game, Kane scored a penalty for us, and then on 90 plus 3 minutes, Mina scored a header from a corner to make it 1-1, even though Colombia had pretty much no attacking threat throughout the game. Then it went to extra time, not many chances in extra time apart from the main chance was Danny Rose had a shot which flashed across the goal. Then it went to penalties. We both scored our first two, then Colombia scored their third, Henderson missed ours, they hit the bar on their fourth, Trippier scored the fourth, so it was level going into the last penalty, then Bacca missed and Eric Dyer scored, meaning England are through to the quarter-finals of the World Cup against Sweden on Saturday. I cannot believe it, I'm so happy, and basically yeah, let's review the match. So, positives of this game in terms of players, I think Kane was actually really good. He didn't have much support up front, but he did score, even though it was from a penalty, he still had the bottle to score it. And also, I thought he made some really good runs. He was fouled a lot from the Colombian players, and I was shocked that they didn't probably get a red card in the end. But I thought Kane was really good. Another player who I thought was good was Kieran Trippier. He was very, very good. His crossing is unbelievable in my opinion, and also he scored his penalty, which I didn't expect Trippier to take because he is a right back, but he had the nerve to take it and score it, which is very good. The next player who I thought was very good was Harry Maguire. I thought Maguire has been one of our standout performers throughout the whole tournament, and I thought he was very good in defence, and also I thought he was pretty good overall. And another player who I thought was very good was Pickford. Just before Colombia's goal, Pickford made one of the best saves I've seen in a while. It's unbelievable. It was a mad shot from the Colombian attacker, and Pickford made a mad save. It would have been talked about even more if it hadn't have gone to penalties, but because Colombia scored straight after from that corner, it's probably less talked about than it should be, but that was unbelievable. And also Pickford made that penalty save from Bacca, which was a great save. So I thought Pickford was very good. However, negatives in terms of this game, we haven't kept a clean sheet yet in this tournament, and even though Colombia had literally no goal threat for the whole game, we still managed to concede against them in the last minute. And also I thought that the attacking midfielders weren't that strong. I thought Sterling was terrible again. He hasn't had a great tournament at all. I thought Ali wasn't great, but I don't think you can blame him that much because he's only played. He's just getting back from the injury, and he played okay, but not to his full strength. And I also didn't think Jesse Lingard was that good. So those two definitely need to improve that quarterfinal against Sweden. But yeah, those are the only main negatives. I thought we played very, very well. Overall, we definitely played better than Colombia, and I would have been so disappointed to see us go out. Anyway, I can now confirm that it is coming home because the route to the final is looking pretty strong. So we have at the moment we have Sweden in the quarters. If we beat Sweden, we play Russia or Croatia, which is quite interesting. That will never be an easy game because Russia, as the host, have a lot of momentum, especially after beating Spain, and also Croatia, a really, really strong team. They've got Modric and Rakitic and Subasic, who are very good players, and they beat Argentina and also look pretty strong overall. And then in the final, it looks like we're probably going to face one of Uruguay, France. We're going to face Uruguay, France, Belgium, or what's the other one? Or Brazil. So yeah, the route to the final looks okay. It should be coming home, but the final, if we do get there, will be a very, very hard test. Anyway, I'm super hyped for the Sweden game on Saturday. Hopefully we can win that again. I would just make one change to the team. I said this in my last IMO for the Tunisia game, but I would drop Sterling for Rashford just for this game, because I think Rashford needs to prove himself. He hasn't had that much time to prove himself. He also scored the penalty, which shows that he should be ready for the game. And also, Sterling's just been poor in every game. He's just been a bit off this tournament, and I think by dropping him, Southgate will show Sterling that Sterling needs to improve. Anyway, that is my IMO for the England v Colombia game. I hope you did enjoy the video, and I will see you soon.